with Easter this weekend, I thought it was a good time to look back at all the Easter Squishmallow hunting I've done and give you a haul of all the Squishmallows I've added to my collection in the last few months. We're going to be starting off the Squish hunt today at Big W with these super adorable clips. This is one of the cutest clip squads I've seen in a while. Everybody is just so cute. This is my favorite cow ever. Full stop, exclamation mark. It's Alexi the purple cow with a little pink bow tie. She just looks beautiful. Then we've also got this adorable bunny. How cute. It's a bunny cross chocolate strawberry. It looks perfect. I love it. Her name is Gunda, and my only complaint is that they didn't release her in a bigger size in Australia. I would have loved this design in a 7-inch. Then we have Sybil the bee. She's kind of a mustard colored bee, and she's wearing the cutest little flower crown. I will always love a Squishmallow in a flower crown. Then we've got this yellow donkey. You can't tell super well, but his belly does have flowers on it. See, it's like yellow with white flowers on it. You can see it much better in real life. My camera didn't capture it very well. Then this next member is a carrot in a bucket hat. I love a carrot Squishmallow. I love a Squishmallow in a bucket hat. Oh, they just look beautiful together. Look at those little leaves poking through the bucket hat. It's just adorable. And then the last member of the squad is this little chicken. I love how he has the little fluffy wings, and this is a good belly. You can clearly see we've got a brown belly with white flowers. Very, very nice. I like this design. Then the next squad we're going to take a look at was also at Big W, literally just on the other side of this display. Now this was a 7-inch squad that had some similar members to the clip squad we were just looking at. We've got Gavin the donkey again, although you can see his floral belly a lot better on this bigger version. Still not great on camera though. Then we have Sybil the bee again. She actually looks quite green in the 7-inch version. Once again, she has her flower crown. This time it is a 3D fabric flower crown rather than the embroidered one like the clip. And then there are 4 new designs I hadn't seen. So this is Regan the bunny, and I really love this because, as you can see, the floral pattern for the belly is matching the fabric inside the ears. It just looks amazing. I'm so obsessed. Then we've got Allegra the Easter drink. My favorite part about her is this little bunny poking out the top. It's so adorable. Then this one, I don't really love how the colors go together. Just not my favorite kind of combination. However, I do love the embroidered flowers on her head. Very cute. And the last one is Galena. I think she's meant to be a pug. She's got an indigo spot and a fluffy belly, and also a little flower on her fluffy belly as well. That's a nice detail. Now, if we rewind for a second, you might have noticed that an angel Squishmallow is sitting there. She is part of the Disney Easter squad that I also found at the same Big W. It's got 4 members: Angel, Stitch, Mickey, and Minnie. Now, both Mickey and Minnie are wearing very cute Easter outfits with bunny ears on their head. Minnie has a little bow on her bunny ears too. And then Stitch and Angel are enjoying some Easter chocolate. We've got Stitch in the middle of eating an Easter bunny, and Angel is carrying a basket with her Easter bunny, and the cutest detail ever, her bunny has a yellow bow, and she is also wearing a yellow bow to match her bunny. I love it. Now moving on to these Sanrio squishes that are dressed up as chickens. I absolutely love this squad. They look so cute. Here is Pom Pom in his little chicken outfit. You can see they all have a kind of similar outfit with the frills, the spots, the bows. We've got Kuromi here. Then we've got My Melody and Hello Kitty, who look very similar because they're both in pink. Slightly different shades, but they do look very similar. Disappointed that Australia didn't get the cinema roll one or the Karopi one, but we did actually get this squad in 2 sizes. So here are the 7-inch ones. These were Big W. And then at Target, I also found some 5-inch ones. They seem so small and tiny compared to the 7-inch ones. Australia's never had 5-inch Sanrio Squishmallows before, so I was very excited when I found these at Target. And the only other Easter Squishmallows I found at Target this year were the ones in this 7-inch squad here. This pink cat was named Wilka, and she had this really pretty daisy keychain on the front, but I kind of wish that it had wrapped the whole way round. That would have been a nice detail. Then this one here is a donkey sugar cookie. I really love sugar cookies as a concept for Squishmallows. I loved the Christmas ones, and I'm loving these pastel Easter designs. Then we've got Tristan. He's a yellow chicken, and he's looking particularly snazzy in this blue bucket hat with a daisy on it. Then we've got this purple and orange bunny, which is actually a blueberry carrot cake. I didn't know that combination was a thing, but that is apparently what this bunny is. You can see the blueberry up the top, and then down here there's a textured orange bit, which I guess is meant to be the carrot. He also has dark purple inside his ears to match the dark purple icing, which I think is really nice. Then we've got Yamarus the cow. I really love the cows that have these patterns on their spots. It looks so nice. And then the last one in this squad is a 7-inch Claudia the beetroot, and she's wearing a little pink headband tied in a bow. So cute. I love her. Then our next Easter Squishmallow hunting location is Kmart, which had 3 different Easter Squishmallow squads. Let's take a closer look at each of them. So this first squad is one of those food animal hybrid squads. To me, this one looks like a bear cross bubble tea. The only animal feature it really has is ears, so I'm pretty sure it's a bear. I love the little flower, and her name is May. Then this one is Eaten the Bunny Milkshake. I love the little fluffy bit wrapped around the middle with the carrot. And then that matches this cow, which also has a fluffy bit wrapped around him with a flower. Then, just in case you didn't have enough drink options in your life, we've got a green donkey milkshake as well. Then we have this pink lamb as a cupcake. Nothing new, we've seen a lot of cupcakes, but I do always love the cherry and the sprinkles. And our final hybrid design is a chicken crossed with a chocolate egg. The most Eastery Squishmallow you'll ever see. Moving on to the second 12-inch squad I found at Kmart. It took me a long time to find these, and when I finally did, I forgot to film them horizontal for you, sorry. Anyway, I do think it's a real shame that they didn't have this squad in a smaller size, because there are so many designs I would have loved to have bought. They were just too big. Like Lady Kraken. That is the best name for this pink bearded dragon in a little headband. Obsessed with her design. And we've also got the beautiful carrot in a bucket hat. There is another sugar cookie design, this time on a cow. Also, this grasshopper in a little bucket hat is so cute. I love how it's got a little flower on there. Again, I really would have loved this in a smaller size. Then there was this blue bull with a fluffy belly with a little blue flower on. The last one was named Lilia. She was a pink and green water monster. Once again, would have loved her in a 7-inch. She is so cute. Then the final 12-inch Kmart squad was actually a Fuzzmallow squad. I hadn't been expecting to see these, and the day I saw them I was in a big rush, so I only filmed vertical footage, sorry. But we can still see all the designs. First up is this brown bunny. I love the floral pattern on its stomach. Would have been extra cute with floral ears too. Then this pig does have floral ears to match the floral belly. Beautiful design. Same with this donkey. I kind of regret not buying this donkey. It's so purple and the pattern is so nice. Then we've got Ivan, the Highland cow. He is such a cute design. I love the little smile, and he also has very faint flowers on his belly too. And this is Grant the goat. Almost seems a bit out of place because he doesn't have a floral design on his stomach or in his ears. Then the last one returns to the floral ear, floral tummy combination on this grey lamb. Now our last stops for today are going to be at Woolworths and Coles. I spent a lot of time hunting at these, hoping to find 5-inch Easter Squishmallows. But unfortunately this year Australia didn't get any 5-inch Easter Squishmallows. We have had plenty of non-Easter 5-inch Squishmallows though, and I'm showing you some of those finds on the screen now. A lot of them will be in the haul segment later, so you can look forward to hearing more about those then. Then this other squad was at Woolworths, and this is actually a velvet squad. I was super excited about this one because we've only ever had velvet Squishmallows released in 12-inch, and often they're too big. So I was very excited to find all these 5-inch velvet Squishmallows. They're so cute. I really like the feel of the velvet. I also really love the look of the velvet, how it looks kind of shiny in certain lighting. And as well as that, this squad just has a lot of nice embroidery details. Embroidery around the ears, embroidery around the stomach. I absolutely love it. And that concludes our Squishmallow hunting for today. Now let's take a look at everything I bought. I'll start off with the Sanrio Easter ones. I did pick up Kuromi in both sizes. Are you surprised? This is definitely one of my favorite Kuromi designs I've ever done. God, she's just so purple. Oh my gosh, she matches with that stingray so well. Look at them and their spots. Then I was just gonna show you my two 7-inch Squishmallows, but I forgot the beetroot. The beetroot's in my office where my dog is sleeping, so I don't want to go in and disturb her, but imagine there's a cute beetroot here wearing a bow. Look at her in that bow. She's just so adorable. And then I've also got this bunny Squishmallow. Now, I have mixed feelings on this bunny. I obviously bought it because I liked it, but this is the bit I like. The purple icing, the purple berry, perfect. I think the orange looks really bad. I get that it's meant to be a cake, but I just don't think it looks that good. But the thing is, the way I displayed him on my purple shelf, you can't even see the orange. He looks perfect. You know what I could also do is crochet him a little outfit. Oh my gosh, it can be this color. That would look so much cuter. That's on my crochet to-do list. The other thing I find kind of strange about this bunny is like that's its tail. It's kind of like in the middle of its back. Weird position. Why isn't it down here? Like, look at the comparison with this bunny. It's a bit strange. Also, I think they just fell in love. They're literally perfect for each other. See? Look how perfect that looks. Can't even see the orange. Oh wait, no, we're not done with you. I had to point out that this Squishmallow here, this is Hansel the bunny, right? And in his tag, it says, Hansel and his sister Gunda love playing pranks. Who is Gunda? This is Gunda, the chocolate strawberry bunny. So this is a brother and sister pair. Not the strongest family resemblance. I guess they do have the same face. And they are both bunnies. Then yes, it probably won't surprise you that I did pick up these 3 clips. I was very excited about them. They're very cute. Close up on Gunda, the chocolate strawberry bunny. Then my favorite cow ever, Alexi, the purple cow with a bow tie. She's just so cute. And then the carrot in a bucket hat. I have quite a growing carrot family. I don't know what it is about Squishmallow carrots. I just love them. Look at her in the little bucket hat. Such a style icon. Now, I did actually get a 4th clip, which was the bee with a flower crown. Where is she? Good question. I spent so long searching for her this morning. So long that I started to think, maybe I didn't actually buy her. I'm pretty sure I did, but she's flown away. Maybe she had a flower show to attend or something. I'm sure she'll come back the second I press upload on this video. Alright, who else have we got in here? Another carrot. Going back to the topic of carrots, I got this one in a mystery capsule. I only bought one mystery capsule from this Easter lot because I already had every single design in a different size. And the only one I wanted in the 4-inch size was the carrot for my carrot family. I now have 5 Carolinas and I'm very happy about it. Do I have any more Easter in here? Does this count as an Easter Squishmallow? It has an egg. I picked up the 2 newest Pokemon Squishmallows. They're both so cute. This is my favorite Pokemon Squishmallow drop they've ever done. Chansey is actually one of my favorite Pokemon, so I was there on release day and they didn't have any. The shipment of Chansey's got held up. So I went back the next day and got her. She's so cute. Chansey was just meant to be a Squishmallow. She's the perfect Squishmallow shape. I love that her little hands are in this position. So cute. Got a big egg and then her big tail at the back. Then I actually wasn't planning on buying this Eevee. I do love Eevee, but I thought I would just buy the Chansey. Then when I was in the store, I saw the Eevee and how could I not? The thing I did not realize from the pictures, and I don't know if you can tell this from the footage, but she is just so fluffy. Like the fluff is really 3D. There is so much of it. Her tail is super big, super cute. So I've now actually tripled my Pokemon Squishmallow collection. I have 3 Pokemon Squishmallows now. What to show you next? So as we discussed earlier, lots of 5-inch Squishmallows have been coming out, but we didn't get any 5-inch Easter Squishmallows, which I was sad about. So I ordered one online from America. The best Easter Squishmallow in existence. This is Zen the Frog. He's holding an Easter egg that says, "Hey there, hot stuff," which honestly kind of sounds like something they'd put on a Valentine's Squishmallow. But anyway, that's what it says on his egg. I love when the frogs are holding things with their little froggy fingers. This one has a whole lot of spots, cute little rosy cheeks, and it says that he collects vintage toys. Same! Except they're not really vintage. Now, when paying for international shipping, I'm not just gonna buy one Squishmallow. I did throw in a few other ones. There's this one of the most beautiful Squishmallows I own. It's a mini stackable. This is my very first mini stackable and I'm so obsessed with it. It's such a cute size. I don't know if it's bigger or smaller than I expected. I think it's smaller than I expected, but it's chunkier than I expected. Does that make sense? I'm gonna disturb these eggs. Please don't break. Get it? Because eggs crack. That wasn't a very good joke. This is the size compared to the 10-inch version. And oh my goodness, perfect, perfect. He literally is the perfect size to fit between the bigger one's eyes. Next from my international package is a 5-inch version of Violet. She has embroidery on her stomach that says dream it, do it. It's also got little purple stars. I'm very excited to add her to my Violet collection. My Violet collection actually had to relocate. There wasn't enough room for them on their old shelf, so now they have a whole beautiful shelf to themselves. I also got this little jar of jam. I've been wanting a jam Squishmallow for a really long time, but the only one that's ever come out in Australia is 12-inch. And like with the Easter Squishmallows, I just don't have a lot of room for 12-inch. Also, the name is Roz for raspberry jam. Perfect. She has little eyelashes on her eyes, rosy cheeks, and this label is my favorite thing. It's got a little raspberry. I really want to get all the jam Squishmallows and just have them like sitting in the kitchen cupboard. How cute would that be? And then I also got this Lala Squishmallow. This is actually quite on theme for this video. She looks like she could be an Easter Squishmallow. She is holding a heart though. Look at her little fluffy arms. She's just adorable. I really wanted that purple lamb holding a basket to come out in Australia, but they didn't bring her here. So I might have to wait till my next international order to add that lamb to my collection. For now though, I'm super excited I got Lala. Then the final one from my international package was this Ludwig. Now I have a lot of Ludwig Squishmallows, but I've never had one with the little hearts on his stomach. So I'm very excited to add this one to the Ludwig family. Now there was one other international Squishmallow I got, but I actually just got this off Amazon. I was a bit confused. This came up for like $8. I was kind of worried it might be fake, but she arrived. She is a peach, but honestly, she kind of looks like a carrot. She'd fit right in with the carrot family. Her name is Fatima. She has a fluffy belly and the cutest little leaf and stem on top. Now, while on the topic of Amazon finds, I have some Bumbumz to show you that I got off Amazon. Now, you may or may not have heard the news that Bumbumz are no longer going to be sold by retailers in Australia, which is really sad. However, I got these off Amazon Australia. It was $50 for all 5, so I paid $10 each for these small Bumbumz, which is exactly what I used to pay retail. Anyway, let's take a look at them. These guys make up the Spring Bumbumz squad. This is my first frog Bumbum, and he is the most beautiful, stylish, snazzy creature. This frog is named Felice, and he is most likely to be your Prince Charming. Then we've got this Easter egg basket. How cute is this? I've always wanted them to make an Easter basket Squishmallow, but a Bumbum will do just fine. Got 2 little eggs poking out. The little handle is so cute. His name is Bart, and he is most likely to play hide and seek. Then we've got this little flower pot. It's got a tulip growing out of it. Lots of different textures on this one. Her name is Teresa, and she is most likely to have a growth spurt. Then we've got this creature. I thought this was a dog. I 100% thought this was a puppy when I bought it, because it looks exactly like this Squishmallow dog. This is the same creature. This is its Squishmallow form. This is its Bumbumz form. But apparently not. Apparently this is a bunny. Its name is Beckham. Beckham does sound like a bunny name, I'll give it that. And he's most likely to listen to hip hop. And then the last one. If this wasn't in the bundle, I would not have bought this. Look, it does have nice colours. I do like the flowers. Oh, let me tell you its name. Bernie, and he's most likely to love the Renaissance Festival. Okay, that's kind of random. Alright, I finally own a Bluey Squishmallow. Well, this is bingo. But can you believe that Bluey is Australian and it's taken until this year for them to bring out Bluey Squishmallows to Australia? This is a 6-inch Hugme, and let me tell you, 6-inch Hugme's are the cutest size. Just look at this size, it's so adorable. I didn't show you in the hunting, but I'll show you now. There's now about 10 different Bluey characters out in the 6-inch Hug Me size. I found these at Target. You can also get them at Kmart. We've got Bluey, Bingo, Muffin, Chili, Bandit, and then a bunch of Bluey's friends, Chloe, Snickers, Rusty, and Coco. Then the last Squishmallows I have to show you for today are a bunch of 5-inch Squishmallows. I'm absolutely obsessed with this butterfly. This is Hydrangea. Hydrangea, that is the best name for a butterfly. Beautiful teal color with little fluffy antennas. I love the monarch butterfly wings. Then this is another Squishmallow with a beautiful name. This is Rain the octopus. She is a dark blue octopus with different blue and purple colored legs. I've never had a dark blue octopus before, and she is just the prettiest. Then we've got this little peach colored dragon. Now this one is a tie-dye one. The first few I saw was super yellow, but I wanted a more peachy pink one. This one's definitely giving sunset vibes. Her name is Mina May. She has a little flower here, and then sparkly dragon horns, sparkly dragon spikes, and sparkly dragon wings. She's also winking. It's very cute when a Squishmallow winks. And the last Squishmallow I got from this squad was this platyfish. It looks like a platypus, but it actually has fins, and it is actually called a paddlefish. It's a beautiful purple color with blue stomach and blue fins. Alright, I've now got some Squishmallows from the new Velvet squad to show you. These were released at Woolworths, and on the day I got them, they were half off. They were only $4 a Squishmallow. And I don't know whether it was the $4 price or it was just the excitement of seeing Velvet Squishmallows. But somehow this possum came home with me. I know. I've talked about in previous videos how much possums scare me, how I don't like them, and now I have a possum Squishmallow in my collection. I don't know what happened. It was just looking at me and it was really cute, and I was like, that's a really cute color, and the velvet's really cute, and the embroidered dots are really cute, and I kind of want to take this possum home with me. The possum successfully tricked me into buying it, so I now have a possum Squishmallow. Don't know how to feel about it, honestly. The other Velvet Squishmallows I got were this beaver. Oh my gosh, this beaver is so adorable. Look at her little eyelashes. The closed eyes with the eyelashes are just adorable. Then she's got a velvet stomach, velvet in her ears, and the best bit, the velvet beaver tail is just glorious. Then I think this is my favorite one from the Velvet squad. This is a cute little bat named Millennia. Velvet stomach, velvet wings, velvet ears. Oh, no tail. Don't bats usually have tails? Anyway, I love all these little embroidered dots. Embroidered details are so nice. Then I also got this little raccoon, Oliveri, the red raccoon. Got velvet on his stomach, velvet around his eyes, velvet on his ears, and no velvet on his tail. I thought that the stripes were going to be made out of velvet, but didn't get that detail, unfortunately. Now, I forgot that there were 2 Squishmallows that weren't in the big bag that I was going to show you. 2 big Squishmallows! I found this 12-inch whale shark at Kmart. This is actually from a really old squad. It came out sometime last year, and I'm not sure I ever saw it in stores. I was never going to get this one, but something about this particular galaxy pattern, I just fell in love with her. Her name is Alia, and she's so purple! How could I not get her? She's got lots of stars, and then also embroidered stars on her stomach. How cute is that? And I just thought she'd fit in really well with the aliens over there. Then this is the official last Squishmallow of the haul. This is a 14-inch Squishmallow. Her name is Oha, and I have a little clip of Oha that I carry around with me on my bag, and that particular day I had my little clip of Oha with me, and we stumbled into this beautiful creature. This is a beautiful squish design because it's purple. It's got purple little embroidered bits, it's got a purple fluffy stomach, it's got purple fluffy antennas, and it's got a purple fluffy tail. 10 out of 10 design, and 10 out of 10 for cuddliness. So that is all the Squishmallows that I've picked up in the last couple months. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what Squishmallows you've picked up recently, and I'll see you again with some more Squishmallow hunting soon. Bye!